Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to the session on Jagannathastakam, written by Ādi Śaṅkarācārya. Happy Guru Purnima, everyone. Guru Purnima greetings to everyone. May all the Gurus, starting from that Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru Sri Krishna Bhagavan, to Brahma, to Narada, Vyasadev, and everyone else in the Guru Parampara, bless all of us with more devotion, happiness, joy, more service, and more enthusiasm to learn Krishna Katha, to hear Krishna Katha, to study Bhagavatam, to learn and recite Stuti Stotrams, to do more japa. So may all the Gurus bless us with this benediction. So the song that we just heard, Guru Ashtakam, every shloka, the 8 shlokas of that Guru Ashtakam, ending with a very interesting, beautiful line. Tatakim, 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 tatakim. Tatakim, 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 tatakim. That means what is the use, what is the use, what is the use, what is the use? 4 times. In the previous lines, every shloka, Ādi Śaṅkarācārya writes, saying that even if you have beauty, even if you are beautiful, handsome, and even if you have so much of wealth, that much of wealth that is equivalent to the size of Meru Parvata, lot of wealth, unlimited wealth, even if you have name and fame, prestige, power and prestige in the society, even if you have all of these, but if you don't have your mind fixed on the lotus feet of your Guru, then what is the use? What is the use? What is the use? What is the use? Tatakim, 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 tatakim. So like that, different shlokas they tell different meanings. In one shloka, Ādi Śaṅkarācārya talks about foreign land, Videshi. Even if you become very famous in the foreign land, even if you become world famous, even if you are Mr. World or Miss World, Miss Universe, but what is the use of all that? If you don't take the spiritual path, and if you don't have your mind fixed on the lotus feet of your Guru, what is the use? What is the use? What is the use? What is the use? Tadakim, 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 tadakim. So it's a beautiful Guru Ashtakam. There are many Guru Ashtakams from different sampradayas. Every sampradaya has multiple Guru Ashtakams. They are called with different names. Guru Vandana, Guru Ashtakam, like that. Within ISKCON also we have two such songs. One is called Guru Vandana, and then other one is Guru Ashtakam. The Guru Ashtakam, in all the ISKCON temples, they sing in the morning during Mangalarti time, 4:30 or 5 o'clock, whatever is the Mangalarti time in different temples. Samsara dava nalanida loka Tranaya karunya ghana ganatvam praptasya kalyana gunarnavasya vande guru Śrī Charanāravindam. Vande guru Śrī Charanāravindam. Vande, I offer my pranama. Guru, the spiritual master. Vande guru Śrī Charanāravindam. I offer my pranama at the lotus feet of Shri Guru. So again, there are 8 shlokas. We're not going to discuss all of them. But in the first shloka, it says, Samsara dava nalanida loka. We are all stuck in this forest fire of material world. Samsara dava anala. Dava means like wild. Anala is fire. This samsara the cycle of birth and death is like forest fire. The forest fire, we don't know why it occurs, when it occurs, and how long it will stay, we don't know. So similarly, this samsara, once we come into this material world, this samsara, we don't know how long we will be here, how long we'll be stuck in this material world. Samsara dava nalarida loka tranaya karunya. Tranaya means to cross, to deliver us from this bhavasagara, samsara sagara. Karunya, the spiritual master is very merciful to cross us from this material world. Tranaya karunya ghana ganatvam. Ghana ganatvam. He is like a cloud showering mercy. Just like Krishna is a Nila Megha Shamala, Guru is compared to Ghana ganatvam. The Guru Tattvam is compared to Ghana ganatvam, like a condensed cloud that is filled with all water. Praptasya kalyana gunarnavasya. Praptasya kalyana. Kalyana gunarnavasya. That spiritual master, that Guru, is possessing all kalyana gunas. He is possessing all good qualities, divine qualities. Praptasya kalyana gunarnavasya vande guru Śrī Charanāravindham. I offer my pranama at the lotus feet of Shri Guru. So like that, that is there. And Guru Vandana, which is sung in ISKCON when they do Guru Puja. Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati. Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati. Je prasade pure sarva asha. Je prasade pure sarva asha. Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati. This is Bengali. The other ones are Sanskrit, but this is Bengali. Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Uttama Gati. Attraction to the lotus feet of spiritual master is the highest destination. Jai prasade pure sarva asha. The spiritual master fulfills all our desires, all our spiritual desires. So like that, Guru Vandana, Guru Ashtakam, all these things are there. And then we have the famous pranam mantras for Vyasadeva. Vyasam vasishtanaptaram shakte pautramakalmasham parasharatmajam vande shukatatam taponidim vyasaya vishnurupaya vyasarupaya vishnave namo vai brahmanidaye vasishtaya namo namaha. These are the pranam mantras to Vyasadeva. Vyasam Vasishta Naptaram. Naptaram means grandson. Vyasadeva is the grandson of Vasishta Muni. And Shakte Pautram Akalmasham. His son, Vyasadeva's son is Shakti. Shakti Muni. Shakte Pautram Akalmasham. He is Akalmasham. He is without any contamination. Parasharatmajam Vande. Parashara Atmajam. Parashara is the son of Vyasadeva. Shukatatam Taponidim. Shuka Mahamuni or Shukadeva Goswami. is Tata. Who is Tata? In Sanskrit, the word Tata is very interesting. Tata can mean grandfather, Tata can mean father, Tata can mean son also. So, but depending on the context, we have to take what is the meaning. Shuka Tatam, that means Shuka is his son. Shuka is the son of Vyasadeva. Tapo Nidim. Vyasadeva has performed so many austerities. Vyasadeva, he went to Badrikashrama and performed austerities, sitting under the trees of Badara trees. Badara trees ante regu pallu, regu chetlu anamata. Sitting under the Badara trees, he performed austerities. And then Vasaya Vishnu Rupaya. This Vyasadeva is none other than incarnation of Vyasadeva, Vishnu. And Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave. That Vishnu has incarnated as Vyasadeva. Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya, Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave. Vyasa is the form of Vishnu, and Vishnu has taken the form of Vyasa. Same point is being mentioned in two different ways, just to emphasize that point. Namo Vai Brahma Nidaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. Namo Vai Brahma Nidaye. Brahma means Vedas. Brahma means Lord Brahma. Brahma can mean the spirit soul. Brahma can also mean the super soul, the Paramatma or para-brahma. But in this context, Brahma means Vedas. Brahma Nidhi. Vyasadeva is an embodiment. He is a treasure house of all the Vedas. He is the one who has compiled all the Vedas, Puranas, Upanishads, Ashtadasha Puranas, Chaturveda, 108 Upanishads. Namo Vai Brahma Nidaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. Okay. Now, before we go into Jagannathastakam, we will sing another Guru Ashtakam. This is called Totakashtakam. Has anyone heard about this Totakashtakam?
Yes.
Yeah. So Totakashtakam is written by a disciple of Adi Śaṅkarācārya as pranam mantras, as an offering, as a prayer to his guru Adi Śaṅkarācārya. So the disciple's name is Totakacharya. So we'll sing this. So this Totakashtakam is in a meter called Totakam. Sanskrit meter, Chandas, called Totakam. Very interesting. So the famous tune is Venkateshwara Stotram. Kamalaku chachuchu kakunkumato niyataru nitatula nilatano. Kamalaya-dalotphulla-nayano vijayī bhava venkataṣailapate. Sachaturmukha षण्मुख पञ्चमुख प्रमुखा किल दैवतमौलिमने. शरणागतवत्सल सारनिधे परिपालय मां वृषशैलपते. So is everyone familiar with this tune? Venkateshwara Stotram. So Totakashtakam is also in the same tune. We will sing that. So I'll sing each line, each shloka. I'll sing full shloka, and then you repeat after me. विधिता किल शास्त्रसुधा जलदे महितोपनिषत्कथितार्थनिदे हृदये कलये विमलं चरणं भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्
विदिता किल शास्त्रसुधा जलधे महितोपनिषत्कथितार्थनिधे हृदये कलये विमलं चरणं भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्
करुणावरुणालय पालय मां भवसागरदुःखविदूरहृदम् रचयाखिलदर्शनतत्त्वविधं भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्
करुणावरुणालय पालय मां भवसागरदुःखविदूरहृदम् रचया किल दर्शनतत्त्वविदं भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्
भवता जनता सुहिता भविता निजबोधविचारणचारुमते कलयेश्वर जीव विवेकविदं भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्
भवता जनता सुहिता भविता निजबोधविचारणचारुमते कलयेश्वर जीव विवेकविदं भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्
भव एव भवानिति मे नितरां समझायत चेतसि कौतुकिता मम वारय मोहमहाजलदिगं जव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्
भव एव भवानिति मे नितरां समजायत चेतसि कौतुकिता मम वारय मोहमहाजलधिं भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्
सुकृतेऽधिकृते बहुधा भवतो भविता समदर्शनलालसता अतिदीनमिषं परिपालय मां भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्
सुकृतेऽधिकृते बहुधा भवतो भविता समदर्शनलालसता अतिदीनमिमं परिपालय मां भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्
जगतीमवितुं कलिताकृतयो विचरन्ति महामहसच्चलता अहिमां शुरिवात्र विभावसि गुरो भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्
जगतीमवितुं कलिताकृतयो विचरन्ति महामहसच्चलता अहिमां सुरिवात्र विभासि गुरो भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्
गुरुपुङ्गवपुङ्गवकेतनते समतामयतां न हि कोऽपि सुधी शरणागतवत्सल तत्त्वविधे भव शङ्कर देशिक शरणम्
गुरुपुङ्गवपुङ्गवकेतनते समतामयतां न हि कोऽपि सुधी शरणागतवत्सल तत्त्वनिधे भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्
विदिता न मया विशदैककला न च किञ्चन काञ्चनमस्ति गुरो द्रुतमेव विदेहि कृपां सहजां भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्
विदिता न मया विशदैककला न च किञ्चन काञ्चनमस्ति गुरो द्रुतमेव विदेहि कृपां सहजं भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्
भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्
भव शङ्कर देशिकमे शरणम्.
Okay, that was a beautiful Totakashtakam. We can read the meanings actually. Okay, Neetu, you want to read the meanings?
Yes, probably on the
Okay.
bottom.
Yeah.
Sure. Should I start?
Yes, go ahead.
Only this one? Okay. O ocean of the nectar of all known Shastras, the repository of the meaning if of the great Upanishads, I meditate my heart upon your pure lotus feet, O Master Shankara, be my refuge. O ocean of compassion, save me, whose heart is tormented by the misery of the ocean of samsara. Make me the knower of the truth of all systems of philosophy. O Master Shankara, be my refuge. By you, the masses have attained true welfare. O one of noble intellect, adept in the inquiry of self-knowledge, make me understand the discrimination between the Supreme Lord Ishvara and the individual soul Jiva. O Master Shankara, be my refuge. You are indeed Lord Shiva, Bhava. Knowing this immense joy has arisen in my heart. Destroy my vast ocean of delusion. O Master Shankara, be my refuge. Only when a vast amount of virtuous deeds are accumulated over many births does the desire for equal vision, equanimity arise. Protect this utterly helpless one, O Master Shankara, be my refuge. The descendant of light, just as the sun dispels physical darkness, the Guru takes human form to dispel the darkness of spiritual ignorance. The Supreme Sovereign, the Guru is directly equated with Lord Shiva, representing the ultimate source of supreme wisdom and boundless affection for the surrendered. Total surrender. Stripped of intellectual pride and material wealth, the disciple relies entirely on the Guru's inherent, causeless compassion.
Yeah, good. That's good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So maybe one day we can discuss this and the other Guru Ashtakam in detail when time permits. But we are very grateful to Adi Śaṅkarācārya, without who there is no Jagannathastakam, without who there is no Bhashyam on Vishnu Sahasranama Stotram, without who there is no first Bhashyam or commentary on Bhagavad Gita. So he has contributed so much to the mankind. So we are very grateful, even though we are not in that sampradaya, but still Adi Śaṅkarācārya, he is the first He is the first and foremost Acharya or Guru who has written Bhashyam commentaries on so many scriptures. It is interesting that when Adi Śaṅkarācārya, when he wanted to write commentary on I think Lalita Sahasranama or something else. No, not Lalita Sahasranama, some other scripture he wanted to write commentary on. I think it was some Upanishad. So he asked his disciple to bring the manuscript of that Upanishad, the Sanskrit manuscript on palm leaves, so that Adi Śaṅkarācārya can look at that and then he can write a detailed commentary again in Sanskrit only. So the disciple goes to the section where all these scriptures, the palm leaves are kept, and he brings something, thinking that that is the Upanishad the Guru has asked. And when Adi Śaṅkarācārya looks at it, it is Vishnu Sahasranama Stotram. And Adi Śaṅkarācārya tells the disciple, no, I did not ask for Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra. I asked for that Upanishad. Then the disciple goes back and he keeps it there. And then he searches all over again. And then he brings something else, gives it to Adi Śaṅkarācārya. Adi Śaṅkarācārya looks at that, and that is also Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra. So like that 3 times happens. Because there will be different bundles of palm leaves, Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra, different bundles will be there. And they may not be kept together, they may be scattered all over the place. So the disciple 3 times when he goes and searches and he thinks that is the Upanishad and brings and gives it to Adi Śaṅkarācārya, but Adi Śaṅkarācārya finds that it has Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra. Then, since it happened 3 times, Adi Śaṅkarācārya understood that it is the message of divine to write commentary on Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra first before anything else. So the very first commentary written by Adi Śaṅkarācārya is on Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra. It is called as Shankara Bhashyam. So today, if you go and search on internet, any text or any YouTube lectures or anything, most of those commentaries, most of those lectures and the interpretations, they are mostly based on the Shankara Bhashyam, commentary written by Adi Śaṅkarācārya. And then later on, Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya people also have written commentaries on Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra. And then even within ISKCON, Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya also, Baladeva Vidya Bhushana, about 400 years ago or so, he also had written commentary on Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra. So all these gurus, especially today is Vyasa Purnima, Guru Purnima, Vyasa Purnima. Whenever we glorify any of these gurus coming in the parampara of Vyasadeva. After Vyasadeva, see, it is Krishna who is Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. Then Krishna's disciple is Brahma. Krishna's son and disciple is Brahma. Brahma's disciple is Narada. Narada's disciple is Vyasa. And from there, we'll see different branches. Primarily 4 different sampradayas. But whenever we glorify any of these gurus in any sampradaya, all these glorifications, they go to Vyasadeva, who is the Brahma Nidhi, who is the compiler of all these scriptures, who is the main, first and foremost Guru. After Brahma and Narada, the first and foremost Guru is Vyasadeva. Okay. So with that glorification of Vyasadeva, and Vyasadeva has written beautiful Jagannathastakam. So we will now we will sing Jagannathastakam and discuss shloka number 6. Śrī Ādi Śaṅkarācārya विरचित जगन्नाथाष्टकम्. कदाचित् कालिन्दी तटविपिन सङ्गीतकरवो
कदाचित् कालिन्दी तटविपिन सङ्गीतकरवो
मुधाभीरी नारी वदनकमलास्वाधमधुपा
मुदावीरी
नारी
वदनकमला स्वादमधुपा
रमा शम्भुब्रह्मामरपतिगणेशार्चितपदो
रमा शम्भो ब्रह्मा
ब्रह्मरपति
गणेशाच्युतपदो
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु
भवतु
मे
मे
भुजे सव्ये वेणुं शिरसि शिखिपिञ्चं कटितटे
मुझे सव्ये वेणु
शिरसि श्रीपिञ्चं कटितटे
दुकूलं नेत्रान्ते सहचरकटाक्षं विदधते
दुःखुलनेत्रान्ते
सहचरकटाक्षं
विदधते
सदा श्रीमद्वृन्दावनवसति लीलापरिचयो
सदा
श्रीमद्वृन्दावन
श्रीमद्वृन्दावनवसति
वसति
लीला
लीला परिचयो
विजयो
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु
भवतु
मे
मे
महाम्भोधे स्थिरे कनकरुचिरे नीलशिखरे
महाम्भोधे स्थिरे
कनकरुचिरे
नीलशिखरे
वसन् प्रासादान्तः बलभद्रेण बलिना
वसन् प्रासादान्तः बलभद्रेण बलिना
सुभद्रा मध्यस्था सकलसुरसेवावसरदो
सुभद्राभ्यस्ता सकलसुरसेवावसरदो
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे
कृपापारावार सझलझलद श्रेणिरुचिरो
सजलजलद श्रेणिरुचिरो
रमावाणी राम स्फुरदमलपङ्केरुहमुखा
रमावाणी राम स्फुरदमलपङ्केरुहमुखः
सुरेन्द्रैराराध्या श्रुतिगणशिखा गीतचरितो
सुरेन्द्रैराराध्या श्रुतिगणसिद्धा गीतचरितो
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे।
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे।
रथारूढो गच्छन् पतिमिलितभूदेवपटलैः।
रथारूढो गच्छन् पथिमिलितभूदेवपट्टलैः
स्तुतिप्रादुर्भावं प्रतिपदमुपाकर्ण्य सधया।
स्तुतिप्रादुर्भावं प्रतिपदमुपाकर्ण्य सदयः
दया सिन्धुर्बन्धुः सकलजगता सिन्धुसुतया।
दया सिन्धुर्बन्धु सकलजगता सिन्धुसुतया।
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे।
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे।
परब्रह्मापीडा कुवलयदलोत्पुल्लनयनो।
परब्रह्मापीडा कुवलयदलोत्पुल्लनयनो
निवासी नीलाद्रौ निहितचरणोऽनन्तशिरसि।
निवासी नीलाद्रौ निहितचरणोऽनन्तशिरसि
रसानन्दो राधा सरसवपुरालिङ्गनसखो।
रसानन्दो राधा सरसवपुरालिङ्गनसखो
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे।
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे।
न वैयाचे राज्यं न च कनकमाणिक्यविभवम्।
न वैयाचे राज्यं न च कनकमाणिक्यविभवम्।
न याचेऽहं रम्यां निखिलजनकाम्यां वरवधूम्।
न याचेऽहं रम्यां निखिलजनकाम्यां वरवधूम्।
सदा काले काले प्रमदपतिना गीतचरितो।
सदा काले काले प्रमथपतिना गीतचरितो
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे।
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे।
हरत्वं संसारं द्रुततरमसारं सुरपते।
हरत्वं संसारं द्रुततरमसारं सुरपते।
हरत्वं पापानां विततिमपरां यादवपते।
हरत्वं पापानां विततिमपरां यादवपते।
अहो दीनो नाथे निहितचरणो निश्चितमिदम्।
अहो दीनो नाथे निहितचरणो निश्चितमिदम्।
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे।
जगन्नाथस्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे।
जगन्नाथाष्टकं पुण्यं यः पठेत् प्रयतः शुचिः सर्वपापविशुद्धात्मा विष्णुलोकं स गच्छति.
जगन्नाथाष्टकं पुण्यं यः
यः
पठेत्
पठेत्
प्रयतः शुचिः
सः शुचि
सर्वपापविशुद्धात्मा
आत्मा
विष्णुलोकं स
विष्णुलोकं
गच्छति।
स गच्छति।
इति श्रीमच्छङ्कराचार्य विरचितं जगन्नाथाष्टकं सम्पूर्णम्.
इति श्रीमत्शङ्कराचार्य विरचितं जगन्नाथाष्टकं सम्पूर्णम्.
Okay. So yesterday we discussed the internal meaning of Radha Yatra. And before that, last week we discussed shloka number 5. Ratharudo gachan patimilita bhudeva patalai स्तुति प्रादुर्भावं प्रतिपदमुपाकर्ण्य सदया दया सिन्धुर्बन्धो जगत सिन्धु सुतया जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पतगामी भवतु मे. That was shloka number 5. And today we will discuss shloka number 6. Jagannathastakam shloka number 6. para-brahmāpīḍa kuvalaya-dalotphulla-nayano
परब्रह्मापीडा कुवलयदलोत्पुल्लनयनो
निवासी नीलाद्रौ निहितचरणोऽनन्तशिरसि
निवासी
नीलाद्रो
चरणोऽनन्तशिरसि
शिरसि
रसानन्दो राधा सरसवपुरालिङ्गनसखो
रसानन्दो
नसको
रसपुरालिङ्गनसखो
जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपतगामी भवतु मे.
जगन्नाथ
जगन्नाथ
स्वामी
स्वामी
नयनपथगामी भवतु मे.
He is the crown jewel of the Supreme Absolute Truth, and his eyes are like fully blossomed petals of a blue lotus. He resides in Nilacala, and his lotus feet are placed on the heads of Anantadeva. Overwhelmed by the bliss of loving mellows, he becomes happy by embracing the rasa-filled form of Srimati Radharani. May that Lord Jagannatha Swami become visible before my eyes. Word to word meaning: para-brahma, absolute truth; apīḍaḥ, crown jewel; kuvalaya, blue lotus; dala, petal; utpulla, blossoming; nayano, eyes; nivasi, residing; niladrau, in Nilachala; nihita, placed; charano, feet; ananta, anantashesha; shirasi, on the heads; rasananda. The word is completely messed up there. Rasananda. Basically, meaning of Rasananda is enjoying the mellows. Rasa is the mellow. The English word for rasa is mellow. Ananda is the joy. So enjoying the mellows. Ananta, Ananta Shesha, Shirasi on the heads. Rasanando, blissful in love. Radha, Srimati Radharani. Sarasa, rasa filled. Sa rasa. Rasa is the mellow. And sa rasa means filled along with rasa. Vapur, body. Alingana, embracing. Sukho, happiness. Jagannatha, Lord Jagannatha. Swami, the master. Nayanapata, path of the eyes. Gami, traveling. Bhavatu me, may he become to me. So here, Adi Śaṅkarācārya he's glorifying Krishna and Radha and the intimate leelas between Radha and Krishna, the Madhurya Rasa. So first, what is he saying? Para-brahma. He is the absolute truth. Apīḍa. Apīḍa means the decoration or the crown jewel, the crest jewel or crown jewel. So para-brahmāpīḍa. This form of Jagannatha is the crown jewel or the crest jewel of all the forms of that Bhagavan. See, Bhagavan takes many avatars. In different yugas, he takes different avatars. Rama avatara, Krishna avatara, Balarama, Matsya Kurma, Varaha, Vamana, Narsimha, ityadi. Including Jagannatha, including Venkateshwara Swami, all these avatars. So, of all these avatars, the crest jewel, the Chudamani, is Jagannatha form. Apīḍa, we hear this word in Barhāpīḍam Natavaravapu Karnayor Karnikaram. Barha Apīḍam. Barha means peacock feather. Apīḍam means like decorating. Krishna decorates his head with peacock feather. Barhāpīḍam. So here, this Jagannatha form is the decoration for that Bhagavat Tattva, for that Parabrahma, of all the incarnations of that Parabrahma, Bhagavan. This Jagannatha form is a beautiful decoration. It is an outstanding, it is a highlighting avatara. Like in Mukundamala Stotra, we have that word Gopala Chudamani, right? Bhakta Paya Bhujanka Garudamani. In that shloka, last line is Gopala Chudamani. Krishna is Gopala Chudamani. Chudamani means the leader, the crest jewel, the crown jewel, the topmost. Krishna is the best or the topmost in the Gopala group. Among the Gopa boy friends, Krishna is the leader, he is the best, he is the topmost, he is the crest jewel, he is the crown jewel. He is like a decoration for the entire group of Gopa boys. Similarly here, Apīḍa. Apīḍa means he is like a crest jewel, Chudamani, for all the other avatars. Because this form is very interesting, right? Other avatars, there are either 2 hands or 4 hands. There is the eyes, nose, mouth, hands, legs, they are not like normal. Normal in the sense, like just like how we have. So we can understand those forms. But this is a This is this Gupta Avatara, secret form. Only when we understand the internal meaning of this Avatara, we appreciate this form. That's why this is Apīḍa, para-brahmāpīḍa. Para-brahmāpīḍa. See, when you are reciting that line, right? Para-brahmāpīḍa. Then we'll try to understand it in many different ways. తెలుగులో పీడ అని ఉంటుంది. ఏంటి పీడ ఏంటి, ఏం పీడ ఏంటిది అనుకుంటాం మనం. ఆ పీడ, బ్రహ్మ ప్లస్ ఆ పీడ, బ్రహ్మాపీడ. para-brahmāpīḍa kuvalaya-dalotphulla-nayano. kuvalaya-dalotphulla-nayano. Kuvalaya is the lotus. Dala is the petals. Utpulla, blossoming, fully blossomed. Nayana, eyes. Jagannath's eyes are so big and wide, they look like fully blossomed lotus petals. Kuvalaya-dalotphulla-nayano. Eyes are like fully blown blue lotus petals. The poet emphasizes that despite his abstract shape, his eyes are wide with the ecstasy of observing his devotees. So, in the entire form of Jagannath, the eyes are very clear. Eyes are so special and they are very clear. We don't see the nose properly, we don't see the lips properly, we don't see the mouth properly, we don't see the legs and hands properly. I mean, this is the AI generated, that's why you see the legs and feet. But the Jagannatha deity doesn't have feet properly, legs properly. But eyes we can see. And in some places, they put abstract form of this Jagannath. Jagannath form itself is abstract. It is not very clear. And they make it even more advanced level of abstraction, where they put a sticker of only the eyes of Jagannath on the walls, or in the car or somewhere. They put just the eyes of Jagannath as some stickers. Because eyes are the most important ones for Jagannath. Because with those eyes, he is observing all his devotees. He is showering mercy through his glances. He is giving kataksham. What is that line from the first shloka? Dukulam netrante. Dukulam is for the waistcloth. But if we don't add that word, then we don't get that line, shloka, right? Dukulam netrante sahachara kataksham vidadate. Netrante sahachara kataksham vidadate. So he's, through the sidelong glances, he's giving kataksham, he's giving grace, mercy, he's showering mercy to his sahachara, Gopa boys. para-brahmāpīḍa kuvalaya-dalotphulla-nayano. So the meaning of the first line is this special Jagannatha form is the crest jewel of all the avatars of Parabrahma. And this form has beautiful eyes. Those eyes are resembling the fully blossomed blue lotus petals. kuvalaya-dalotphulla-nayano. Next line. Nivasi niladhrau nihita charano nanta shirasi. Nivasi Niladrau is always residing in Nilachala Parvata, Nilachala Kshetra. Nivasi Niladrau. Nihita Charanon. Oh, my video is off, right? Okay. That means nobody cares if it is off or on. Nivasi Niladhrau Nihita Charano Nanta Shirasi. Nihita. Nihita means placing. Placing what? Charana. Nihita charano ananta shirasi. Ananta. Ananta shesh. Adi shesh. Ananta shirasi. On top of the head of Ananta Shesha, Jagannatha Swami has placed his feet. Nihita charano ananta shirasi. Nihita charano ananta shirasi. Nivasi Niladhrau Nihita charano ananta shirasi. Now, this line is talking about that Lakshmi Nila Madhav, that Avyakta Rupam. Right now, he is in Avyakta Rupa. But he was there in the deity form just before Indradumna Maharaj went on for searching the deities. He could not see, but by the time he could see, by the time he reached that place or he was on the way to that place, there was a big cyclone and the Lakshmi Nilamadav deities were gone away. But in the Avyakta Rupa, they are eternal. They are still there. And how are they staying there? Nilasi Niladrau. Nilamadav is staying along with Lakshmi Devi. And just like in Vaikunta, in Ksheerasagara Parvata, Ksheerasagara, in the Milk Ocean, how Sriman Narayana and Lakshmi Devi both are present. And how are they present? Where are they sitting? Sriman Narayana is reclining, he is lying down on the Adi Shesha. And Lakshmi Devi is sitting and doing Pada Sevanam. So similarly here also, Nivasi Niladhrau Nihita Charano Ananta Shirasi. Nihita Charano Ananta Shirasi. Lotus feet placed on the heads of Ananta. This establishes his cosmic authority. The foundation of the universe, the serpent Ananta, serves simply as his footstool. So here we don't know whether Nilamadav, whether he is standing or looks like standing only. Based on the description, he's placing his feet directly on the head of Ananta Shesha. That means he's standing only. Nihita charano nanta shirasi. That is the second line. Is the meaning clear to everyone?
Yes, please.
Yes? Okay. Third line. Rasanando Radha Sarasavapura Lingana Sukho. Rasanando Radha Sarasa Vapuralingana Sukho. Rasanando Sukho. Rasanando, overwhelmed by the bliss of the loving mellows with Radharani. When Krishna embraces Radharani, or when Radharani embraces Krishna, That is the highest form of joy they experience. That is the highest form of joy. That is the peak of Madhurya Rasa they experience. Why? Because in the beginning, it was only Krishna, and that same Krishna expanded into Radharani. So Radharani is called internal potency of Krishna, the pleasure-giving potency for Krishna, Hladini Shakti. So there are three types of energies or three types of Shaktis. Radharani is called Hladini Shakti. That means pleasure-giving potency. Radharani represents Lord's own internal pleasure potency. And the first one, Krishna. Krishna's Shakti is called Samvit Shakti. Samvit. Samvit is Krishna, Hladini is Radharani, and then there is Sandhini Shakti, that is Balarama. Sandhini Shakti. Sandhini Shakti, Balarama, he becomes the stage. Because for Radharani and Krishna to perform this Leela, there has to be a stage. There has to be Vrindavan, the land of Vrindavan. There should be some trees, creepers, flowers. There should be some rivers, Yamuna river, the Kunj. There should be some some forest. All these things. So Balaram becomes all these things. If Krishna wants to wear padukas, Balaram becomes padukas. If Krishna wants to wear a garland, Balaram becomes the garland. If Krishna wants to wear an umbrella for sun heat, Balaram becomes that umbrella. If Krishna wants to wear Pitambaram, Balaram becomes that Pitambaram. So Balaram is the Sandhini Shakti. He becomes the stage. So together, all these three Shaktis, they perform the Leela, the Madhurya Leela. So as we discussed yesterday, right? The internal meaning of Ratha Yatra. So there is the external meaning and internal meaning. In the externally, you will see the majestic form of Jagannath, who is the Lord of the universe. So you'll see that majestic form of Jagannath in Aishwarya Bhava, decorated with opulence. But internally, Jagannath experiences the supreme bliss of Vrindavan as Krishna. Externally, he is Jagannath, but internally, he is Vrindavan Krishna. Or we can also say, externally, he is Dwaraka Krishna, internally, he is Vrindavan Krishna. Because Jagannath Puri is similar to Dwaraka, a place of opulence, a place of richness. Both Jagannath Puri and Dwaraka, they are filled with Aishwarya Bhava. But this is a hidden form. This Jagannath form is a hidden form. Externally, he is Dwaraka Krishna. Internally, he is Vrindavan Krishna. So this hidden form symbolizes, it indicates, it explains that Jagannath's wide eyes and retracted limbs are physical manifestations of his intense emotional ecstasy, rasananda, when remembering these intimate pastimes. So Krishna, when he is in Vrindavan and when he is performing intimate leelas with Radharani. And when Krishna embraces Radharani, he experiences the highest joy. So during Rasa Leela, Krishna was embracing each of the gopis. And then when Krishna embraced Radharani, he felt the topmost joy, the highest form of joy, and then he carried Radharani in his two hands and then walked away. So Krishna carries Radharani in both hands. He lifted Radharani with his both hands and then he walked away. That's why, and he disappears actually, right? That's why when Krishna disappears from Rasa Leela, the gopis, they start searching for Krishna. Looking at the 19 symbols on the footprints of Krishna in the sand, in the dirt, on the land, they follow the trace of these footprints of Krishna and try to find where Krishna is. So while they were tracing these footprints, for some time they will see two pairs of footprints, and then they clearly understand one pair of footprint is Krishna's footprints, another pair is Bhagavatam describes it as special gopi. Bhagavatam does not mention the name of Radharani. So Bhagavatam describes special gopi. That special gopi is none other than Radharani. So for some time, Krishna and Radha, they walk together. And then gopis, after some time, they see only one pair of footprints. And then they understand that Krishna has lifted that special gopi and carried that special gopi in his hands. So as soon as, now look at the gopis mood here, very interesting. First of all, when Krishna disappeared from the Rasa Leela, the gopis are feeling pangs of separation. They're not able to tolerate. And then as they see that the trace of the footprints of Krishna and another special gopis footprints, they became jealousy. Oh, Krishna has disappeared, but looks like he walked away with another gopi. So they became jealousy. And then after some time, when they saw only one pair of footprints, only Krishna's footprints, they clearly understood that Krishna has lifted and carried the special gopi and disappeared. They became even more jealous actually. What a fortune of that special gopi. Krishna not only walked separately with that gopi and he carried that gopi and disappeared. So these are described in the Gopi Gita in Bhagavatam, Dashamaskanda. So here, if you look at this line, right? Rasanando Radha Sarasavapura Lingana Sukho. Krishna experiences this rasa ananda, when he embraces the body of Radharani. Vapu means body, alingana, embrace. But the interesting thing is, Krishna himself is described in the Bhagavatam by the Acharyas as Raso Vai Saha. Raso Vai Saha. Okay, everyone repeat this phrase. Raso Vai Saha.
Raso vai saha.
In Sanskrit, saha means, or saha or sa means he. Who is he? He is rasa himself. Raso vai saha. Vai means indeed. Indeed, he is rasa himself. The meaning of that phrase is Krishna himself is rasa. Now he doesn't have to depend on anything external to experience rasa. He himself is rasa. Just like when there is a electrical transformer, a big transformer or power grid, let's say. The power grid is the storehouse of all the power. Now the power grid transmits power and electricity to various destinations. Now the powerhouse doesn't need to depend on the electrical cables to experience the electricity. Because the powerhouse itself is the storehouse of electricity. Similarly, Krishna is the storehouse. He is the embodiment of rasa. Raso vai saha. Just like Ramo Vigrahavan Dharma. Rama is the embodiment of Dharma. Rama is the personification of Dharma. Here, Krishna is the personification of rasa, embodiment of rasa. Raso vai saha. He is rasa chintamani. Now, he doesn't need to depend on external things, but just to enhance that rasa or just to give joy to his pure devotees. Who are the pure devotees? Gopis, Radharani, these are the pure devotees. So to give joy to his pure devotees, he does all these acts like embracing Radharani, embracing the gopis. And Krishna even embraces the Gopa boys. Krishna embraces Nanda Baba. Krishna embraces Yashodamma. Rasanando Radha Sarasava Lingana Sukho. Now there are primarily five types of rasas. What are the 5 types of rasas? Shanta rasa, Vatsalya rasa, Dasya rasa, Sakya rasa, Madhurya rasa. Shanta rasa, neutral. Vatsalya rasa, parent. Dasya rasa, servant. Sakya rasa, friend. Madhurya rasa, lover. So different devotees worship Krishna in these different rasas. Yashodamma shows Vatsalya rasa. Arjuna shows Sakya rasa. And the Gopa boys in Vrindavan, they show Sakya rasa. And other servants, like be it Bhishma Dev, Kunti Devi, or other devotees, they worship Krishna in Dasya rasa. And Shanta rasa, that is Balarama. Shanta rasa refers to the neutral, right? Shanta rasa refers to the properties, the props. Because when there is a drama, there are characters, there are dialogues between the characters, there is a relationship between the characters, and then there are props, properties, different decorations, props. So Balaram is those props. Balaram becomes those props. Balaram becomes the stage for the drama. Balaram becomes the properties. So that is Shanta rasa. So Shanta, Vatsalya, Sakya, Dasya and Madhurya rasa. Madhurya rasa is performed or exhibited by gopis and Radharani especially. So Rasanando Radha Sarasa Vapuralingana Sukho. So there is Tattva and there is Rasa. The Tattva is, he is para-brahma. Jagannath is para-brahma. Externally, he is para-brahma. But internally, he is experiencing the rasa, the Madhurya rasa, relishing mellows, embracing Radharani. In the Bhagavad Tattva or in Para-Brahma Tattva, he is residing in Puri, resting on Ananta as Jagannatha, master of the universe. But internally, he is relishing the Madhurya rasa. Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatu Me. May that Lord Jagannath always stay in the vision of my eyes. Okay, so very simple verse. I mean, there can be more. We can discuss more about the third line. Rasanando Radha Sarasa Vapura Lingana Sukho. We can discuss much more for many days like that. But it's already 10:10, so I think we can stop here. So maybe tomorrow we can discuss both 7 and 8. These are simple verses. We can discuss 7, 8 and the Falashruti also, 9 also. So any questions, comments, reflections? Anybody would like to share anything? Sarita, I know you shared something today, last night, the voice messages. I listened to that, but I haven't responded to you, and I will share with everyone.
Yeah, definitely. No problem.
The beautiful meditation. We'll discuss about that tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. It's a different, what we can, different view. జగన్నాథ రథం అంటే ఇలా ఆలోచించాలనేది నిన్న మీ స్టోరీ ద్వారానే అనిపించింది. డెఫినెట్లీ నెక్స్ట్ టైం వెన్ మీరు అన్నారు కదా వెళ్తాం కానీ మనకి సిగ్నిఫికెన్స్ తెలియదు. టు బి ఫ్రాంక్, నేను రథం ముందు నిలబడి 10 ఫోటోలు తీసుకుంటాను. బట్ వెన్ ఐ ఎస్టర్డే మీరు చెప్పిన తర్వాత వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు రియలైజ్ అనేది అర్థమైంది ప్రభుజీ. Excellent.
So when you meditate on the internal meaning that we discussed yesterday, that is the true relishment of Ratha Yatra, and as you deeply meditate like that, you will, tears will drop from your ears, from your eyes.
Yeah. As you said, ఈరోజు ఒక సెంటెన్స్ చెప్పారు కదా, జగన్నాథ ఇస్ ద క్రెస్ట్ జ్యువెల్ అనే ఆ సెంటెన్స్ కూడా ఎందుకో బాగా అనిపించింది ప్రభుజీ. అంటే సంథింగ్ అన్ని ఇన్కార్నేషన్స్ లోకి జగన్నాథ్ అనగానే ఒక స్పెషల్ క్రెస్ట్ జ్యువెల్ అని. సో కెన్ ఐ నో దిస్ ప్రభుజీ, వై దే గేవ్ ద క్రెస్ట్ జ్యువెల్ వర్డ్ టు దిస్ అవతార? ఇన్ వాట్ aspect?
Yeah, because other avatars, if you look at Rama Avatara, it is straightforward. There's no internal and external. It is only one form, one meaning, one form. Ramo Vigrahavan Dharma, Maryada Purushottama form. Ramachandra appeared as a human being to establish Dharma. Okay, and Krishna Avatara is Paripurna Avatara, Leela Avatara, Leela Purushottama. Krishna appeared in Dwapara Yuga to perform different Leelas in Vrindavan, Madhurya Leelas in Vrindavan. And Narasimha Avatara, there's only one straightforward meaning. Ugra Rupa, Ugra Narasimha Rupa, who comes to kill Hiranyakashipu. Matsya Avatara, one straight meaning. Varaha Avatara, straight meaning. Kurma Avatara. So these are all these avatars, they have one straight meaning. But Jagannatha form, it is special because what you see externally is not the actual form. How did this form come? When Krishna in Dwaraka, Krishna and Balaram and Subhadra, when they were hearing their own story, their own leelas in Vrindavan, they went into ecstasy. They went into spiritual ecstasy, and then they exhibited these Ashtasattvika Vikaras. The limbs retraced inside, the eyes became wide open. So the form of Jagannath is an expression of highest joy when one hears or one experiences, one participates in Vrindavan Leela. That's why this avatara is, this form of Jagannath is a crest jewel. It is so special.
Okay.
Or another way to understand is in simple words, if you want to understand. This is the only form which combines both Aishwarya and Madhurya.
Yeah.
In Vrindavan Krishna, Dwapara Yuga Krishna Avatara, only Madhurya. Or that same Krishna when he goes to Dwaraka, only Aishwarya. Or when the same Krishna goes to Mathura, only Aishwarya. Or Sriman Narayana in Vaikunta, only Aishwarya. So like that, and Ramavatara, Aishwarya. But this is the only form that combines both Aishwarya and Madhurya. Externally Aishwarya, internally Madhurya. So that's why this is a crest jewel. Para-brahmāpīḍa.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
సో అలాంటి జగన్నాథ రూపాన్ని మా మనసులోకి తీసుకొచ్చే గురువులు మీలాంటి వాళ్ళు నిజంగా క్రెస్ట్ జ్యువెల్స్ ప్రభుజీ. On this special day, I want to say that one. Definitely, I don't know, some satsanga, one Mataji asked if మా మా బ్యాక్ ఏదైనా కర్మలను బట్టి మాకు ఇప్పుడు ఏదన్నా వస్తాయి కదా, భక్తి అనేది ఎలా వస్తుంది అని అడిగింది ఆమె. అంటే పూర్వ జన్మల్లో చేసుకున్న ఏ పుణ్యం వల్ల మాకు భక్తి అనేది ప్రాప్తిస్తుంది అని అడిగితే అప్పుడు చెప్పారు ఆయన, మిగతా అన్ని మీ కర్మలను బట్టి మీకు వస్తాయి, వెదర్ పాజిటివ్ ఆర్ నెగటివ్, బట్ భక్తి మాత్రం కేవలం గురువుల మెర్సీతోనే వస్తుంది, అదర్ దాన్ దట్ నో వే. సో అలాంటి గురువుల వల్ల మాకు ఈ రోజు భక్తి అనేది, మేము భక్తి పాత్రలోకి రాగలిగామంటే ఇలాంటి గురువులందరికీ శతకోటి వందనాలు ప్రభుజీ.
So first of all, I'm not a guru.
Of course.
I'm still a disciple. I'm still a student. I'm still learning. But again, within gurus there are different types of gurus. There is a Shravana guru, where you listen the katha from somebody. There is a Diksha guru who gives initiation. There is a Shiksha guru who gives you training and discipline on a day-to-day basis. So like that, there is a Vartma Pradarshaka guru. Vartma Pradarshaka guru is that guru or that person who just introduces you to this organization, or who just introduces you to Krishna, who just shows you Krishna. For example, one of your office colleagues, let's say some American office colleague, if you bring him to the temple, even casually, hey, do you want to come to ISKCON temple. If you like Indian food, would you like to come to ISKCON temple with me, so that you can taste nice Indian food? But you bring him and then you take him upstairs and show him Krishna, and then you give him some Indian food. So that is the first time that American person has seen Krishna. That means that is the first time you connected him to Krishna. So that is called Vartma Pradarshaka Guru. Vartma means the path. Pradarshaka means showing. Vartma Pradarshaka Guru. You are showing the path to connect to Krishna. That's all. After that, you and that American person may never meet in life again, may never talk, may never meet in life. But still, you should be considered as Guru for that person. So like that, there are different types of Gurus.
మీరు
as much as
ఏ టైప్ అన్నా అనుకోండి ప్రభుజీ, ఏ పేరన్నా పెట్టుకోండి మాకు. ఎందుకంటే
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీ.
హరే కృష్ణ, చెప్పండి.
ప్రభుజీ, ఒక తెలిసిన ఫ్రెండ్ అడిగారు, మనము ఎన్నో పూజలు చేస్తాము, ఎంతో జపం చేస్తాము, ఎంతో భక్తి ఉంటాము, మనం చేసే ప్రేయర్స్ వల్ల గాని, మనం చేసే ప్రసాదం వల్ల గాని కృష్ణుడు సంతృప్తి చెందాడు అని మనకెలా తెలుస్తుంది అని అడిగారు ప్రభుజీ. అంటే కృష్ణుడు సంతృప్తి పడితే మనకు అన్ని ఇచ్చేస్తాడు అని అంటారు కదా, ఆయనకి తృప్తి పడ్డట్టు మనకి ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది?
యా, రెండు రకాలుగా తెలుస్తుంది. సో her question is for Ankita, Anita, for Ankita, Neetu and Balu. Her question is, Sukanya is asking question. The question is, when we are worshipping Krishna, when we are serving Krishna, how do we know that Krishna is pleased? How do we know that Krishna is happy with our service? There are two ways of knowing that. One is, you will get some experience. You will get some experience, some joy. You will feel some joy. You'll feel that joy because Krishna is reciprocating. You are doing some seva to Bhagavan, and Bhagavan will reciprocate. As a result, you will experience in your heart, you will experience some joy, some satisfaction, some happiness. So that is the first level of indication. Another way to know that is, if the Guru is happy with the service that you are performing to Krishna, if the Guru is happy, then Krishna is happy. అది అలా అనమాట. ఒకటి ఏంటంటే మనకి డైరెక్ట్గా ఒక ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్, ఒక మన హార్ట్లో తెలుస్తుంది, మన హృదయంలో ఒక జాయ్ అనేది తెలుస్తుంది మనకి. లేకపోతే గురువు హ్యాపీ అయితే, ఆ సర్వీస్ వల్ల గురువు హ్యాపీ అయితే కృష్ణుడు హ్యాపీ అయినట్టే అని అర్థం.
మీరు హ్యాపీగా ప్రభుజీ, మీరు హ్యాపీగా ప్రభుజీ. మీరు గ్రీన్ సిగ్నల్ ఇస్తే మాకు అక్కడ గ్రీన్ సిగ్నల్స్.
ప్రభుజీ క్వశ్చన్స్ మనం ఆన్సర్ ఇస్తే అప్పుడు హ్యాపీ ప్రభుజీ.
మీరు అందరు వీడియోలు ఆన్ చేస్తే హ్యాపీ. No, I'm definitely happy with everyone's commitment. Every day spending 1.5 hour and giving your precious time. This is the prime time, right? There are so many things that you have to take care before the next day. And even in India, people who are attending from India, it is the morning rush hour, peak time. They have to make breakfast, prepare kids for school, help the husband go out to office or business. So many things are there. But still, you're all committed, you're all giving your time, you're so enthusiastic. And because of all of you, I'm able to research, I'm able to learn, I'm able to speak, and I am able to relish this. As much as you are all relishing, I am also relishing. So I am definitely happy with all the commitment, enthusiasm that you are all showing. So may this journey, this devotional journey, this satsangam, may continue for the rest of our life, and may we make our gurus and Krishna happy.
ఈ రోజు మా గురువు గారు మాకు పాస్ ఇచ్చేసారు. సో వి ఆల్ పాస్.
You're all pass. Certificate. Without any test. Pass అయిపోయారా? No test. ఆల్రెడీ పాస్ అయిపోయారు.
కృష్ణ దగ్గరికి వెళ్తే కృష్ణ టెస్ట్ పెడతారంట ప్రభుజీ, వెదర్ ఈ డివోటీ ఈస్ ఎలిజిబుల్ ఆర్ నాట్, వెదర్ హీస్ ప్యూర్ ఆర్ నాట్. బట్ గురు దగ్గరికి వెళ్తే నో టెస్ట్, డెఫినెట్లీ హీ విల్ యాక్సెప్ట్. అంతే. That means Krishna will send that devotee to Guru to purify. So Guru will not see whether he, I mean, ఇంకా చెప్పాలంటే బ్యాడ్ స్టూడెంట్ నే తీసుకుంటారు గురు. గుడ్ స్టూడెంట్ అయ్యాక కృష్ణ తీసుకుంటారు. సో either way we are pass.
Yeah. Okay. Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Śrī Ādi Śaṅkarācārya Virachita Jagannathastakam ki jai. Śrī Jagannātha Baladeva Subhadra Maya ki jai. Purushottama Kshetra Jagannātha Puri Dham ki jai. Vyasa Purnima ki jai. Guru Purnima ki jai. Guru Parampara ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Okay. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna. See you all tomorrow.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.